Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test.
You have nothing because you don't have a mic.
Welcome to the first broadcast of the season here from
All right. We'd like to introduce to you the Newmarket Town Manager, Nathan Garrison.
Hopefully you can hear us over the public address announcer. That is always a battle in the regular season, and we might have to tweak some settings and stuff on our end. So if you're having a hard time hearing, or if you have any critiques for that, just let us know in the YouTube comments.
At that, whoever's at that, I can type in line 1. Now it says
Just off screen to our left here is the Rebels dugout, and we have a few fans in attendance. They're giving a little speech from, I believe, a representative from the town of Newmarket. We should get some action on the field here shortly, as the 2026 Rebels are going to be introduced for the first time. Then following that, I think we're going to get a little PP on the field. Not sure how long we'll stick with you tonight. It's mostly just to test out the system, our cameras, make sure we got everything up and running for this season. We're not doing that on Saturday night.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Newmarket Rebels president, Mike Jones.
Look out.
If we can get you a little better angle, so you can see
Put a 0 up there.
down
Let's
there.
hit home team. scores are on.
Newmarket Rebels President Mike Jones
The
addressing
one is
the
up
crowd.
there. Make sure it's on the Got it. Edit.
Not a huge crowd tonight for Meet the Rebels
Maybe
night.
the first 3 balls.
Lots of host families. This is a community event. We have the Newmarket Fire Department, Newmarket Police Department, food truck,
Menu, new game,
ice
change
cream
board.
truck.
Yeah, I think it would.
Really just designed for the kids in the community and the families in the community to get to meet the players for the first time.
New game.
Small
Yeah.
crowd, but still impressive, Andrew. You got the home opener here on Saturday against the
Okay,
Express,
question.
and if you're filling the stands this much, I'm excited to see how they'll fill it out on Saturday.
Expect a big crowd Saturday night. Strasburg travels well. Home opener for the Rebels. A lot of the hype around this roster and this team this summer. Big bounce back from a little bit of a disappointing summer last year. So
That's bad.
I think the fans are going to show up, especially early, to see what we got. Kind of waiting here. And you can't hear what's going on down on the field. I think we're pretty soon going to start introducing players and talk as we go.
Okay. And talk about being thrown into the fire, starting against the reigning or defending Valley
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
Express.
introducing
Great test.
your Newmarket Rebels lineup.
Reigning champions
With
and
returning player number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Mallow.
three-time returner
Robin comes to us from Petersburg, West Virginia. With Public State. He is now at Mount St. Mary.
Division I Mount St. Mary next summer. I think the players are introducing themselves after they are introduced. So, given their school, some fun facts, things like that. I mentioned this is John's 3rd summer with you.
Number 3, catcher Mario Lopez Jr. Coming from Campbell, Florida. Go with Rollins College.
Having a returning player like Mal obviously gives the fan base a lot of, just a player to stick to and, pull for, a little bit more than the others. And, just a familiar face to, have going down.
Third baseman, number 4,
But it
from
continues
Brandon,
one
Missouri.
year to the other.
Tyler
Number 3, Mario
Martin.
Lopez. He's been at 3 different schools already, and he's perhaps looking for a 4th, but excited to have him. He's a catcher. Tyler Martin, number 4, just walked out. His dad is going to be
Coming from Florida Southern College.
Tyler
Campbell,
Martin.
Florida. Number 5, catcher
Straight
Josh
here.
Hines.
Got another catcher, Josh Hines from Florida Southern. He's got a teammate on this team as well, pitcher-catcher duo.
From Parkland, Florida. City Palm Beach Station. Shortstop, number 6, Eric Torres.
Put runs up. Coach you, but just play it. Get in there and do it. Nobody's paying attention. Talking to some of our interns. This is training day number 1 for the crew here in Newmarket. And those 2 just came out.
From Sarasota, Florida. Attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Pitcher, number 7, Benjamin McIntyre.
McIntyre, left-handed pitcher from Embry-Riddle. I think he's a low 3/4 guy. Can get up 91 miles an hour with his fastball. Been told he's a bit of a lefty specialist.
From Huntsville, Texas. Attending Wharton Junior College. First baseman, number 8, Steve George.
Gage Doris from Wharton Junior College. I believe that's in Texas. Playing some first base for the Rebels this summer.
That's the Rebels' only marked first baseman on this line. I think that's going to be a big. That's going to be a big.
From Daytona Beach, Florida. Attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Center fielder, number 9.
All right, we lost our video there for a second. We got Zach Banks also from Embry-Riddle. Had a big summer last year in the Perfect Game League.
We were talking
From Inlet Beach, Florida. Attending Georgia Southern. Shortstop, number 10, Brett Wells.
opportunities at Embry-Riddle, but looking to prove them wrong here in in the Valley League over the summer.
Next up, we have Frank Wells. He's a shortstop from Georgia Southern. Freshman, got a significant amount of playing time.
Attending UNC Wilmington.
Disappointing season out
Pitcher number 11,
Sunbelt.
Colby
Build on
Jarman.
with the freshmen that are getting a lot of playing time. Colby Jarman, right-handed pitcher from UNC Wilmington. Pretty sure he's right-handed. I'm doing all of this from memory.
One base for attending Pensacola State College. Shortstop number 12, Maddox Land.
Maddox Land, shortstop from Pensacola State, big-time prospect out of the state of Florida. I've been told he's a very legit shortstop defensively.
Coming from the University of Miami, center fielder number 13, Mario Magana.
Place in third. Mario Magana Jr. next up, number 13. He is center fielder from the University of Miami. Highly rated prospect. Had a chance to go fairly early in last year's draft. Ended up signing with Miami and
From Noonan, Georgia, attending Georgia Southern. Pitcher number 14, Jansen Kinty.
Jansen Kinty, left-handed pitcher from Georgia Southern. Started his career at the University of Alabama down in the SEC. Had a very good freshman year. ERA in the mid-threes for Alabama. Didn't do quite as well this year for Georgia Southern, so he's looking to
From somewhere in Indiana, attending Florida Southern College. Pitcher number 15, Adler Holtz.
Adler Holtz, pitcher from Georgia Southern, or not Georgia Southern, Florida Southern. Apologies. Mentioned him a little bit earlier with his catcher from Florida Southern, Hines, also on the team.
All the way from Venezuela, attending Indian River State College. Third baseman number 16, David Pena.
David Pena, third baseman from Indian River. Oh, and he's got some big-time power. I think he's a left-handed hitter, which plays well here at Rebel Park. Much shorter to right and right center than it is to left center.
Coming from Tennessee, attending Northeast Mississippi Community College.
Let's see,
Pitcher number 18, Aiden
It's got
Jacob.
a player from Japan that they'll meet on Saturday.
Been an influx of Japanese players in the Valley League over the last few years. A couple teams in particular, but the Percival Cannons, Northern.
From Callahan, Florida, attending St. John's River. Pitcher number 22, David Treadwell.
David Treadwell, right-handed pitcher from St. John's River in Florida. He's going to be your starting pitcher on Saturday night for the Rebels in their home
From
opener.
Mesa, Arizona, attending Southeast Missouri State. Second baseman number 25, Joe Terranova.
Joe Terranova, Southeast Missouri State, very strong baseball school. He has the title of furthest travel, 2,200 miles from Mesa, Arizona, here to Newmarket.
From New Jersey, attending Golden Beacon College.
My phone is ringing.
Right fielder, returning player number 28, Matt Murphy.
Yes, sir.
Murphy up now. Matthew Murphy, the right fielder. Goldie Beacon College from up north in New Jersey.
He's on here. This is last on the list, but we had him at the bottom.
Let's say for the Newmarket crowd.
We got him. Yeah, he'll just be last.
From Little Rock, Arkansas, attending Louisiana Tech. Pitcher number 29, Caleb.
Caleb Short walking up now for the Rebels. Little Rock, Arkansas native. To Southern powerhouse Louisiana Tech.
Yep. Both Louisiana Tech pitchers got
From Benton, Louisiana,
last night.
attending Louisiana Tech. Pitcher number 30, Jackson Jones.
The other one, Jackson Jones. I think they traveled up together. Staying with Miss K, our longest tenured host family, more than 20 years hosting players for the Rebels.
About that.
And she has 4.
From Green Cove Springs, Florida, attending St. John's River Junior College. Pitcher number 35, Gabriel Parker.
Gabe Barker, left-handed pitcher from St. John's River, and he is going to be your opening day starter for the Rebels on Friday in Woodstock. First arm we're going to see.
From Tyrone, Georgia, attending University of Southern Mississippi, pitcher number 36, Camden Rogers.
Cam Rogers, number 36 from Southern Miss, big time right-handed pitcher, lots of velocity. Excited to see what he's going to bring this summer. And the last player we had from Southern Miss was Bryce Fowler. He's currently the starting center fielder for the University of Alabama.
From Tyler City, North Carolina, attending UNC Wilmington, number 17, Matt Murchison.
Newest arrived Rebel. He got here literally minutes before this event started tonight. Matt Murchison from UNCW. He is an outfielder that can really hit and move around the bases pretty quickly.
Now to the coaches. We've got assistant coach.
Moving on to the
Coming from Stonewall, Mississippi, he's the pitching coach.
bit of a
Mark
southern flavor.
Davis.
Davis, the pitching coach, joining the Rebels out of Mississippi.
Raiders show. I could have did a double take when I saw Mark Davis was the name.
From Brandon,
The
Mississippi,
owner.
our hitting coach.
No bowl cut.
Martin.
Ty Martin going to be the hitting coach, also out of Mississippi. And we mentioned earlier his son Tyler Martin, ability player that's on this team. Summer, excited to have both of them in town.
And this is Coach Ty's first year with the Newmarket Rebels. I talked to him a little bit the other day. He's super excited.
Coming up from all the way in Harrisonburg, Virginia, your Rebels head coach,
Bet baseball.
Charlie Shepard.
There's head coach Charlie Shepard, his fourth year at the helm of the Rebels. Longtime coach here in the Valley. Also been an assistant coach for the Woodstock River Bandits. Been a head coach, assistant coach for, I think, 37 years at several different local high schools. His high school's still in action in regional, so he's been balancing two teams at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our starting Newmarket Rebel Sports and our coaches.
That is the current lineup for the Newmarket Rebels. Have about
Please, you're invited to stay for practice as the Rebels practice.
next
The souvenir stand is open.
full strength.
If you get a chance, come up and visit the VIP deck. We will be running that by the game. Put your name on the list if you'd like to stay on the VIP deck. Also, there's a food truck and Sugar Creek ice cream with volleyball.
Let the stream run here for a little bit. We're going to mute our mic. If you want to watch the team, take some batting practice, take some fielding practice, we might hop in here or there to provide some commentary for you. As I said at the beginning, this is really just to test our equipment, but we wanted to welcome you all to Newmarket. If this is your first time joining us, if you enjoy the view, we'll get into all of that, a lot more on Saturday. We open the season against the Express. So we're going to step away for a little bit here, but we'll leave the stream going, and there should be some action on the field very shortly.
Hello and welcome back to Rebel Park in Newmark, Virginia. The BP net is up. The players are out and about. The fans are watching this quick little Newmarket Rebels practice on Meet the Rebel tonight. Stepping into the BP plate now under the BP net. It is still to be determined, but a very, very productive night tonight here in practice for the Rebels. Balls flying all over the ballpark. Explosive bats here, and hopefully good things on the horizon for the Rebels after not the greatest season last year, but the tides are turning and the horizons are changing. So big hope here for the Rebels this season's 2026 campaign. Stepping into the box is number 4, Tyler Martin, the third baseman from Holmes Community College. He takes some bunt swings. That one trickles just left. Here's the pitch. That's going to be swung on, line drive into center field, and that'll be caught. And here's Zachary Banks. Second pitch will be driven deep to left, and that'll drop on the warning track. Here comes another hit. That's going deep center field, and that will be off the wall. Excuse me. Takes the next pitch. Here's the delivery. That's going to be popped up in the air into the net. Here comes the deal. That's going to be taken down low. It's going to pop out from behind the practice. Line drive, and that's going to drop and be gloved by shortstop. That's going to be swung on and taken to left field. 2 players chasing after it, gloved by number 11. Here's the deal. That's going to be swung on, line drive to right center field, and that will bounce off of the fence and out of here. Here's the deal. That's going to be swung on, popped up to right field. And no doubt about that one will exit the ballpark. Here's the deal. It's going to be swung on, fouled back into the safety net. The bat flew out of his hands and it got stuck in the net. And now we need 2 Newmarket players to fix this thing. Here's the deal. It's going to be taken down. That's going to be swung on. It's going to pop through the safety net and bounce at the feet of hitting coach Scott Martin. That's going to be swung on, pops deep to center and under it in Banks, and he will deliver that one. Unleashes. That's going to be taken. It'll be swung on. That's going to be deep. Center field. Banks is under it, and he will love it. Tina is in. That's going to be popped up to left center. Banks yet again is under it. Adjustment. He will grab that one. Here's the deal. That's going to be swung on, line drive in the left, and that'll be. No, excuse me. That will be bobbled and dropped. It'll slide back to the warning track. Here's the deal. It's going to be swung on. That's going to be deep left field. No doubt about that one. Off the wall, and it will bounce into left field. Here's the deal. It's going to be swung on. It's a line drive. Beautiful night here in Newmarket. This historical town's not only industry in baseball as well. They're Newmarket Rebels here. Here's our hit as well. On and driven into center. That'll take a drop for a base hit. This is Maddox Land taking swings for the Rebels in the heat net. That's the shortstop from Pensacola State College. And he belts that one deep. I'll just shy the warning track. can for this. There is a big hole in this BP net that has appeared to been the culprit of many balls getting past the net itself. Appears to be a problem that is bumped up into right center. Another one is belted to right center. Yet again, that's deep and it will blow by bearings. Beautiful night in the Shenandoah Valley. taking VP now is Mario stand down. Switch hitting player. The center fielder is a problem. There's videos of him inside of the Miami Marlins matching balls on both and this back to back in an incredible showcase of his talent. And for the Rebels this season, that he is wrapping up. Getting session. It appears like a second session is a new market. Stepping in now is Josh Hines, catcher from Tampa, Florida. The Florida Southern player also plays with Holtz, Alder Holtz, his college teammate, and they both do. Has been a busy man in center field, going back and forth, but multiple fly balls that just didn't make it out of the ballpark. Beautiful night in Newmarket. On this Beat the Rebels night. Exciting opportunity for fans to meet the players and catch a practice. A lot of these new market players get very, very high height velocity on the hits and balls fly all around the ballpark. Not many have gone out. A lot of them have landed safely in the outfield, but good to know that you're going to be getting balls in the outfield versus on the ground. It's very as that ball landed into right near the base foul. Sweet now is the righty. As junior in college. It's putting multiple balls into play in competitive areas on the field that could end base hits. Promising sign. Joined now by Brandon. Light action for this 2026 summer game. What are your hopes and desires for this season?
Be a good, productive baseball team. I've been to a game in my life. My first game was a couple of years ago. Making practice back, but I'm really excited to cover this team. So many different players, so many different some guys that haven't really got a chance to, show what they can do in baseball.
The players for Newmarket have seen them in action. Using, they were hoping to get extra reps here in this league and transfer new, find new. Especially for these young athletes who have a lot of time left. The alley is just straight.
Exactly right. I mean, that well for the fans here in Newmarket, because not only are they trying to put on a show here, but they're putting on a show for these coaches. I think it's going to be exciting to see.
Even for the agency looking to get these players more. It's a single win. It's those rare people would never see them.
Right. Exactly.
Again. Talked a little bit about him. How he has been rushing baseballs this evening, and yet again he's getting so much height on these.
He almost sent that one between the mountains.
I know.
All right, sounds good. Okay.
That one is smoked to deep center field.
Yep.
And that will be gloved
I'll go to sleep happy.
by the center fielder, number 13. That is Magana Jr. actually out there. The switch hitter I was discussing earlier. That thing looked like it was going to the Luray Cavern.
I think he meant 8:30.
That one is hit
Because he said he can come up with a later.
left. That's up by Banks. That one swung deep. Mine smoked that one there. He just walked out of the batting cage. And in walks Gage Doris. He belts that one to right center. Into right.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
As day turns into evening here in Newmarket, the batting practice for the Rebels continues. Promising contact with young. What are you expecting? Pitching department just to kind of shift gears a little bit. Got a big depth chart here with more players on the way, and a fair amount are pitchers, and we've already got our starters. And what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've actually had the chance to look through the roster and glance over some of the pitchers, and I think, like I said earlier, some of these players, I noticed a lot of pitchers that they don't get a lot of they didn't get a whole season's worth or a lot of innings to really show what they can do, and I saw a lot of relievers, and the stats don't really do them justice. Like I said, they haven't been able to see the field, but I think they're all going to be out there ready to prove themselves, and I think there's a lot of guys with some good arms, and I think it'll bode well for the team.
I agree. That's a solid take in my BP continues here in the market. Lopez Jr. back in. Formed a little shortstop line there. Almost looks like a soccer, one of those lines I've seen soccer with players line up. Here speed, Gabe Barker over on first, looking the attempts from those lined up shortstops who are taking their Aiden Jacobs firing just left of the home plate, just behind the third base line. As Brandon was saying, David Treadwell is scheduled to start against the Strawberry Express. But he will perform. He will put up for the Rebels on their home opener on Saturday at 7:30. Good to know your starters in advance. Excuse me, Barker will be, Barker will take opening day against Covington. Woodstock. That will be an exciting matchup, but that will be on the road. The home opener will be on Saturday against the reigning defending champions, the Strawberry Express of the Valley League. Gabe Barker is his name, and as I just said, he was taking the balls from the shortstops at first, and he will maybe warm up that arm for the contest tomorrow. Gage Doris in there as he walks out. Pitches. Full evening for the Newmarket community. And excitement is building for this 2026 big things and conscientious sense and the verdict here in
See that's going to be like on Saturday.
Yeah, I took it out. It worked fine.
high velo. These balls leaving. Obviously, you're going to expect that in a VP practice. Obviously, the hitting coach from kind of great to see that these guys are getting the ball. They near full moon. Pretty close. I don't know if that's a secret. The moon stages was never really my expertise. Yes, it was almost full. And impressive. Oh, there it is. Look to get down in a third base right position. Decent question marks there. He might take third base here on Friday, tomorrow, maybe on Saturday. Still yet to know. The starters for that one will probably be starting pitchers, as I explained earlier. things are in tech, I will tell you what. In those dining halls, they have the quesadilla and you. Do they have the good food? Debatable. Okay, well, good to know.
You ought to go check out the factory.
The factory.
Yeah, they got the factory.
Okay, good deep. I'm waiting for a ball to hit the scoreboard. We were yet to see that tonight. Well, to BP winds down, we are going to conclude from all the people in the department. Jack, you Saturday 7:30. You are Strong Express.
Packed out.
Is a hopeful thing on the horizon here in Rebel Park. We will see you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, our